Hey guys, just want to show you guys a little custom sample library that I've made for myself. Uh, it's called Rise and Wash. Well, okay, why did I make a rise and wash? So let me show you what a rise and wash sounds like. Okay, this is one of my first custom patches that I've done. Which is a pretty cool effect where, because there's a lot of rise and hit libraries out there on the shelves, right? And I love those, I use them quite a lot, but there are quite a few moments in sometimes in the projects that I work with that I don't want a rise and a smash, I don't want a rise and hit. I want a rise and like sort of a wash, It's almost like a whoosh, but a bit more detailed than just a simple whoosh. So I want a rise and then followed not by a bang, but followed by a like some sort of a wash. So I thought it was a great concept to have, and I have a feeling this is the first sample library of its kind in the world, where it's not a rise and hit, and it's not a whoosh, but it's a rise and a wash. So let me show you another example for this guy here. These are all made in Omnisphere. Omnisphere allows you to import in your own custom sound sources, which is a very useful feature. So I'm not using any of Omnisphere's stock sound sources. These are all my sound sources, and they're all manipulated to sound the way I want them to sound. So you can check this out here. Right, stuff like that, which is it's pretty cool. And as you can see, I've done 20 of such patches, right? All custom made. These are all my own sound sources, and I've managed to export them as wave. And as you can see, on this contact here, I'm relying on contact. I'm sure there are other wonderful sample players around, but since I'm using contact, might as well make it for contact. And these are some of my own personal sample libraries that I made from scratch here, right? I've got String Asylum, made from live players that I recorded, stuff that didn't work for the project. I took some of their takes and made it into samples, right? I've got Darren, I've got UCOC, these are great, wonderful players. I recorded some electric violin plugs myself, and I've got a lot of horror string basses as well. For example, like this. You pair that with some reverb, it sounds great. These are like bowed bass strings that I've recorded myself. And anyway, let's get right to the rise and wash. So I've got all these custom sounds, and I've got rise and wash, which is my latest creation. They are all, I've managed to figure out a way to make them get timed to the door, the tempo of your door. So no matter what tempo you're at, it is 4 beats rise, and then on the next one it's a wash, right? So I can just press one key like this, right? If you want a more subtle one, I can use this. Let's try 19. Just press it again. And yeah, there we go. So this is my My brand new sample library creation, I call it Rise and Wash, and I think it is the first of its kind in the world because there's whooshes, there's impacts, there's rise and hits, but there are no rise and wash. And these are stuff that I can only use for myself. I do not intend to sell this. It's my own personal creation and my own personal use, and I'm quite happy with it. Thanks for watching. Bye.